Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to solve the Rubik's Cube blindfolded. So one thing about blindfolded is you do not have to track the entire cube when it is scrambled. Like, you don't have to memorize the entire thing, and you don't have to track where pieces are going as you're moving. You don't have to do that. It's actually quite a bit easier than you think, but it's still, you have to memorize some stuff, but it's not nearly as bad as memorizing the whole cube and keeping track of where the pieces go. Alright, so getting right into it, I'm going to do top, white top, green front, because that's usually how you do things with the Rubik's Cube, but if you don't want to do it, it's fine. So, I'm going to show you an algorithm that you need to memorize. There are 3 algorithms you need to memorize. The first one, so when solving the cube, we're going to blindfold. We're going to start with the edges. We're going to solve all the edges, then the corners. So we need an algorithm for solving the edges, and the algorithm goes like this. And if you notice, it swaps these 2 edges and these 2 corners, but we're going to ignore the corners because we are working on edges right now. It swaps specifically these 2 stickers. It swaps these 2, but also it swaps these 2, and we're going to focus on these stickers right here. So going back to a normal cube, if I do that algorithm, this orange sticker will go here, and this red sticker will go here. So let me do the algorithm. There we go. Red sticker here, orange sticker there. And so these 2 corners got swapped, but every time you do that, they get swapped back into their normal position, like this. So I did the algorithm once on this cube. If I do it again, the corners will be fine. So there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to find, so this piece that we have in the buffer position is orange and blue. But on the top, we have orange. So we're going to go to the orange-blue position right here and find where that orange sticker is, which is right here. And we need that piece, this sticker, to go right here. And we have to get it up to this piece without ruining these 3, or else you will destroy the cube if you ruin these 3 edges. So how we can get that up there is like this. So that puts that right there, and then move it up to its position. Now we're going to do the algorithm. And now we're going to undo the setup moves, like this. And as you can see, it is now in its correct position. And you're just going to keep doing that. So next we have red and green, and that is right here. Specifically, we need the red sticker, which is right here. How we get this sticker to this sticker is like this. Do the algorithm, and then undo the setup moves. And there we go. So let me show you what happens if you don't put in the sticker the right way. So we need red and blue. That is right here. Blue goes on top, so we would do this one, but let me just show you what happens if we do the opposite sticker instead. So do the algorithm, undo setup moves. It actually goes in flipped, so we absolutely do not want that. So what now we want to do this, the correct sticker. So the top is blue, so we need this sticker because we need the blue sticker. So we get that up there like that, do the algorithm, and undo the setup moves, and there we go. So yeah, you're just going to keep on doing that. So red and orange and yellow, we need the orange, so that's right there. We can go like this. And I'm doing these wide moves because if you go with just the inner layer, it's easier to mess up things. So now that's solved, and so you get the idea. You just keep doing that. So I continue doing it, and I am now at a place where the buffer position is already in its spot. It's just flipped. However, there is still a piece that needs to be solved. So this happens a lot. And usually there will be actually more pieces, and sometimes this can happen multiple times. This is what we have to start a new cycle. So we pick a piece that hasn't been solved. It doesn't matter what piece, as long as it hasn't been solved, and it doesn't matter what sticker on it. And we put it there. So in this case, we actually only have one edge that's not solved, It's in its position, just flipped. So we can, it doesn't matter what sticker, but we need to get it up there, do the algorithm, and then undo the setup move, and now we have started a new cycle. And every time we start a cycle, we're going to naturally end the cycle the same way we started it. So I'll show you that in a second. But now we have orange and green, and the orange sticker, so this sticker goes here. That can go up like this. Do the algorithm, undo setup moves, and there we go. So that we ended the cycle not with the exact same moves, but with the same piece, and that is going to how that's what's going to happen. You're going to start a cycle with a new cube, with a new piece. You're going to end the cycle with that piece. So now we're going to go on to corners. So you need to memorize this algorithm here. And that swaps these two edges, but if we do it again, they'll be solved. So we have this corner and this corner are swapped, but specifically this sticker and this sticker are swapped. So this is going to be the buffer position, and this is the position where we need to swap pieces with. So here we have red, blue, and yellow. That's right here, and we need the red sticker to go here. So that would be this sticker. How we can get this sticker to here is like this. And there we go. And now we're going to do that algorithm and then undo the setup moves. And as you can see, it is now solved. So yeah, now we're just going to do the exact same thing as we did with edges, just with another algorithm. So now this sticker, white, orange, and green, that goes here. We need the green, so that needs to go here, and we can go like that. Do the algorithm, undo setup moves, and it's solved. Keep doing that. So red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green. We need red sticker. The red sticker's there. So yeah, we just keep doing that. And now I've gone to the same scenario as last time, where I'm not fully done with the cube, but the buffer position is already in its spot. So just pick any other piece that isn't solved, which in this case again is just one, which usually it's not just one, but sometimes it is. So it doesn't matter what sticker we put here, as long as we put it there. Do the algorithm and then undo setup moves, and now this blue goes white, red, blue. This, we need the blue sticker, which is here, so we need that right there. Do the algorithm, undo setup moves, and there we go. So before you get into the blindfold part of it, I want you to actually solve the cube like this a couple times. That way you get the hang of it. So now actually getting to the blindfold part, how you convert this into blindfold is every single piece has, every single position on the cube besides the centers, these are the centers, has a letter. So let me show you. You start with the top, and then you go around clockwise. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. So it goes this face, left, front, right, back, and then bottom. So now that's just for edges. It's going to be the exact same thing for corners. They're all going to have, so it's going to go A, B, C, D, but I'll show that when we get there. So now if I scramble the cube up, so this piece is blue and white, and that sticker needs to go here. So this letter right here is Q. And it's hard to remember what all their names are or what letters they are. So in a trick for this is you remember one letter for each face, the first letter. So the first one is A, E, I, M, Q, and U, and that will help you out a lot. So we have Q, and then this then we're going to find where this sticker needs to go. That goes here. So IJ, QJ. So now you're going to try and make words out of them, out of the letters. And then out of the words, you make a story. And you try to make the story as weird as possible so you can easily remember it. So Q and J, sometimes there are hard words, like X and Q are not as easy to make letters out of. But whenever I find it very, very difficult to find a word, I turn it into a name, like QJ, QJ. I think of it like QJ is the name of someone. So in my story so far, I have a person named QJ. So that is my story so far. So now we go back. So J goes back to here. So this means we get to pick any other piece that it has not solved yet to start a new cycle. So this piece has not been solved. I, J, K, L. So we have L. That sticker goes here. Q, R. So L, R. So I guess you could do something like Lord. But you could think like QJ is the Lord of, and then whatever comes next. So R, so now that sticker goes here, M and O, and then that sticker goes here, which is the piece we solved, or we picked to do the new cycle. So E, F, O, F. This is funny. So O, F, that's literally a word. So QJ is a lord of, so of is part of the story. So now we have ended the cycle because we have picked a piece we already picked to start a new cycle. So now we have to, I know that wasn't enough pieces to solve the whole thing. So we have to pick a new piece that wasn't solved. So you just keep doing that. And one thing to remember is look for pieces right away that are already solved or flipped in their position, to keep those in mind. So now if we start solving, if you put on your blindfold, so the first one was Q, so that's Q. So now we're going to get that up there, and you're going to have to remember what your moves were to get that piece there, so you have to be able to remember to undo them. Next was J, so I, J. So next, get that up there. Undo set it moves. Next is L, so I, J, K, L. That's this piece. And then after that was R, which is Q, R, so this piece. And then next was O, M, and O. F, E, F. So just doing those, you can see that this is solved, that's solved, that's solved, that's solved, that's solved. So we already have quite a few pieces that have been solved just from that little amount of information of the story. So that was just a short example solve. I'm not going to do the whole thing because that'll take too long, but you get the idea. So after you memorize all of the edges and their letters, next is corners. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. So remember that. So it's the same thing. A, I, E, M, Q, and U. So now we're just going to do the exact same thing. So this sticker goes right here. So that's Q, R, S, T. And then this sticker goes here. I, J, T, J. This is another hard one. TJ could also be a name as well. And then this piece is actually the buffer, so we just pick another piece. So we could go with this one, which is V. And we could do, that goes here, so U, VU. Alright, so I won't be able to show you the rest of the solve in this video. I don't have enough time. If you are confused right now, though, make sure to watch this video. I have example solves for exactly this method for blindfold. So, make sure to check those out if you're confused right now. So the next thing I wanted to explain to you is, let's say whenever you're done memorizing all of the cube and you have all of your letters. Usually, again, I go by pairs, like 2 letters, 2 letters, 2 letters. Partially why I do that is because if I end with 1 letter and like an odd number, so let's say I have 9 letters for edges, then that means I will have parity, and that just means that whenever I did this algorithm for the edges, I did it an odd amount of times, so the corners, these 2 corners were swapped. And if the edges are bad, or if the corners, if one of them has an odd number of letters, then you will have to do this algorithm, which will swap these 2 from the edges, and then these 2, which you, like, if you do the algorithm, these will be swapped because of the corners. So these 2 will be swapped and these 2 will be swapped. So you have to do this parity algorithm before you move on to corners, after edges, and then before corners. So the algorithm goes like this. And so there we go. It swaps these 2 corners and these 2 edges, and then you move on to corners. And if everything goes well, you did everything right, it will be solved after you finish it blindfolded. So yeah, that is pretty much it in this video. I didn't want to make it too long. So if you do want to check out those example solves that will really help you, make sure to click this video or at the end screen. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. That'd be great. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time.